Hey, my name's Janelle. Welcome back to the Inspiring Wit TV channel. I am excited because this video is all about a brand that I really love, and I think that it crosses the spectrum of fashion, which is something I love to talk about, and travel, which is obviously something I love to do and I love to share as much as possible. And this brand is just a travel goods company that I have loved and loved for years. And it's always been online, and now it is also, if you happen to be based in Perth like myself, available in store with a brand new store opening at the Karrinyup Shopping Centre this weekend. As I'm filming this, it's due to open tomorrow. And I had a sneak peek of the store the other night, and I also have a bunch of luggage that I want to share with you and some accessories too. So excited. So let's get stuck in. So the most exciting delivery, and I'm going to pop it up here while I was unpacking it, was the checked trunk and the carry-on trunk from July. I absolutely love these. We got it in the moss color, so it's kind of got an olivey green color to it, and then it has like a neon yellow contrasting panel, and then it's got like a soft beige handle as well. And I think I just love the sort of retro feel to it all, as well as having that contrasting color. So the checked trunk is designed with an 80-20 distribution from the opening. So you've got like 80% depth to the bigger side, obviously, and then 20% on the other side. So they have the TSA click locks. Obviously you can program your numbers in there for whatever you want to do to make it secure. This also is zipperless. You don't have the risk of your zippers breaking and having to replace those. The shell itself is made of a crush-resistant matte German polycarbonate material. This is the same stuff that they use as like the interiors of planes. It's crush-resistant. It's so durable. We've had ours for a long time, and I think it's just been beautifully durable. The other thing that they also give you in the suitcase is a soft clean sponge. So for removing any unwanted memorable travel markings off your luggage, to use wet sponge with water, then rub the sponge over the marks with light pressure. No need for harsh chemicals or detergents. That is just so handy. You would have to pay for as extras, as an accessory from a different brand, is included in the luggage from July. So I'm talking about, being thoughtful and thinking of like a sponge like this. It includes a fabric garment bag, which is washable too. So if you have dirty clothing, you can pop the things that need to be washed inside the zippered wash bag, and then when you get home, you can chuck the whole thing in the wash and clean it all, which is great. And that will keep your smells of your clothes locked in the bag as well, which is really handy because you never know. People go work out at the gym and stuff like that while they're traveling, and sometimes it's not as easy to wash things as you would like while you're on the go. So I think that is really handy. I love that that's included in the suitcase. You also have a zippered compartment where you can pop your laptop. A compression pad is what they call it. It's used to squeeze everything down on the right compartment side. It's designed to give you more space to pack and make sure that nothing falls out, which is really handy. I also thought that you could potentially put your partner's luggage underneath, press that down, and put your luggage on top. That's definitely what I would do. It's super handy. The pad is also a large mesh zippered pocket, so you can store your underwear, laptop, whatever, books. The handle, I think, is really clever. So they thought about people's height obviously being very different, and the handles have 20 different height adjustments, which I love because that is just so practical, because there's nothing worse than like you have two options with so many other suitcases, and for me, one is always way too high like this, and one feels a bit low. So with 20 different options of where you can adjust the handle, it's so good. They've really thought about everything so practically as to how someone's going to use these suitcases, not just for like a one-off trip, but for a lifetime. They're really going to last a lifetime. And you've seen the way that people handle luggage when they're getting them on and off the plane. It's just being chucked. They're not really thinking about your precious suitcase and what's inside it. They're just getting suitcases from A to B. It's not thought about how much they care about them. Honestly, it's not. And you're trusting people with your possessions and things that you're going to need on your trips. And I think there's not a lot you can do about that. But what you can do is make sure that you've got a really beautiful suitcase in the first place that is strong and durable, and that is going to give you that leg up as best you can. So the checked trunk comes in a bunch of different colors in a gloss and a matte finish. Personalization is $65 and up. They are $595 Australian dollars for the checked trunk. Now the carry-on trunk. Oh, I was so excited for this because we had a carry-on from July previously. I love using it and it's so clever. From everything from the silent wheels, 360-degree wheels, the handle's really comfortable. Then I love the color options that you have. We've got ours in the sand color, which is really beautiful. I love it. It's so good for when you're traveling on like a staycation or a short trip or a road trip or something. I think it's just been such a handy carry-on. You can also check it, but it's safely the right size for any airline to be within the carry-on size. And I also think that you can, I think I've seen it popped in the overhead and people have put something on top and I don't have to worry about it because of the way that it's made with this polycarbonate. It's so strong and durable that I'm not worried about something being sat on top of it as well. And the best thing, I think this is just so brilliant, is that it comes with a USB portable charger. So that slides into the section at the back and you can plug in your USB, you can plug in your phone to charge. It's just so handy. The power pack is so handy. That pops out as well, so you can take that out and use that throughout your travels or throughout your day. And actually because I've got one in the other suitcase, I think I should use that more because I need to charge it so often and I never think to get it out. But it's a really good power bank. It's really, really decent size, and yeah, I feel like it's just so clever to have that on your travels, especially if you're on a plane or the airport, or if you're going to a train station or anything that's like lengthy that you need to charge your phone and you need to make sure your phone is ready to go for whatever you need to check in on your phone, all of those things. Entertain yourself. I just think this is like so well thought out. Nylon lining is all waterproof. You can wipe it down with a damp cloth if you need to. It has the July Y strap to secure everything in the luggage. And then it also comes with the wash bag and the compression mat with the zip mesh compartment. Something really important to me when I travel with all of my camera gear, because I always travel with camera gear, there's always different lenses and the camera body itself, and then there's all the accessories. I always need to make sure I have somewhere safe to carry it. And honestly, there has been times when I'm on a really quick overnight trip and I will just wrap my camera up in like a cloth bag and shove it in my handbag if it fits, which is not ideal, and it is one way you can really easily damage camera equipment, which is super expensive, so it's a very dumb thing to do. So when I go on bigger trips and we have a whole bunch of camera equipment like the lenses and so on, I need something secure and safe for it to not get damaged. So this is perfect. We've got a padded lid inside here, as well as zip pockets for bits and pieces here so you can pop your cables and things. And then in here you've got this Velcro adjustable compartments. So all of these can come off. Ooh, there's flat, strong Velcro. wow. So these little bits can come off, so you can adjust the size of each little pocket. I'm just going to pop that back in there. So you can take this whole thing out. It's padded all the way around, and it's really thick foam padding, and then it's protected with like a felt fabric as well. So I think that is really, really brilliant. And again, it's padded at the bottom, so you can really trust that your camera gear, this is so nice and padded and structural. So your camera gear, or else if you're into gaming, your gaming gear can be really nicely protected in here. It does also have some little bits here where you can hook on a strap and carry it like a carry bag. It is worth noting that this also fits wine bottles. Standard wine bottles will fit inside here too, so if you're traveling with wines, especially collectors or anything precious like that, very expensive bottles of wine, you can pop them in here. Again, you can just arrange the dividers inside. That's pretty clever. It's actually really, really handy for if I travel back to Adelaide, my hometown, because it's like one of the wine capitals there. The Barossa Valley is there, McLaren Vale, Adelaide Hills wineries. There's just, we've gone so many times and brought back wine. So that is very smart. We have a handle here you can carry it by, but that also slides in over the top of your carry handle of your luggage as well, so that can sit flat on top of your luggage as you are traveling through the airport, which is really, really smart, because you can then also, if you've got a bag like this one, which is from July as well, I'll talk about that in the video, this slides through the handle for your suitcase. This could sit on the bottom of it, this could sit on top, and then you've got two secure bags as you're traveling through the airport or the train station. That is so, so clever. They've really thought about every way that you're going to use these bags. Now, we have had these for years, and I just got 2 new sets, kindly gifted to me when I went to the event the other day. These are the packing cells, and I swear by their packing cells. These are brilliant. Set of 4 packing cells. You get 2 large, a small and a medium, and that is 55 Australian dollars. They are so, so handy. You've got mesh front on all of them, and then it's the nylon through the rest of the body. Zip, double zip, so you can adjust where you want to place the zips. I use these for everything when we travel. These are also machine washable too, so you can chuck them in the wash when you come home if they've gotten dirty or if they smell a little bit from having clothes in them that needed washing for a week or so. Sometimes when you're traveling, it's really hard to get a chance to do a load of laundry, so that's really handy that they can be washed. We also each got one of the drink bottles. This one is the 500 ml size in the beautiful navy. It's such a beautiful finish. Like I just want to like touch it. So it's really weird. So this is only $35, which I think is pretty good considering the price of water bottles these days is exceptionally high quite often. It does also come in a 750 ml bottle. The navy colorway is really lovely, and I love that this can have hot liquids stay hot for 12 hours, cold liquids for about 24 hours. And the great thing is it's easy to pull off the cap and drink it as you do, but not having a straw I think is actually kind of good in a way, because it's so much easier to clean. I find with the straw ones, all the parts that connect the straw always end up getting super filthy, and then the spout parts get filthy, and then the straws themselves, you've got to make sure you've got a proper brush to clean it. Whereas for this, it's so easy to clean and maintain. You can get these personalised as well. So these are condensation-free, leak-proof, shatter-proof. So you can get this personalised on the bottle itself or on the lid with about 300 different options, which is amazing. They're just such a good value. I think it's really lovely. BPA free, and also fits in a cup holder. That is the perfect size for a handbag too. As you can see, you can just pop in there, or it can stand up in there. The Juliet soft, small tote bag, and I have it in chocolate brown, and I think it's absolutely gorgeous. July have really thought of everything in terms of a practical bag that you can use as a day-to-day chic bag, but also something that's really, really well designed for travel too. Like, it's got your handle strap here for if you're putting it over the suitcase, the strap can fit through here. You've got a zip back pocket there for security. You've got a front, easy to reach access pocket. And then inside you've got a really big compartment in here as the main compartment, as well as a detachable zip clutch. So practical, whether you're putting your passport in there, you can fit in all kinds of bits and pieces. It fits a water bottle. This one's a 500 ml size. It also fits my 13-inch MacBook Pro laptop, books, camera, all of those kind of things. Anything you're traveling with, I think it's really, really brilliant. That it also has metallic feet on the bottom, and it sits so nicely. It sits upright so nicely. This will also fit a 900 ml size lunchbox, which is really, really practical for a work bag, I think, because it fits up to a 14-inch size laptop. These side panels are all soft as well, and you've got a main zip covering all of that. So it's so practical and absolutely gorgeous. This one comes in a cream, a white, a soft mint colour, a black, and the chocolate brown. It also comes in a larger size too. If you're from Perth, the 1st July store is open now at Karrinyup Shopping Centre on the top level. It's opposite Zara, if you know where that is. The store is absolutely beautiful. I'll cut in some footage here from when I went to visit. It's so stunning. They've really created something unique that we don't have anywhere else in Perth. We don't have that like type of travel experience. And yeah, I just think they're so, so brilliant. I can't fault them. I cannot tell you enough how much I love them. I'm so excited to use these. So handy to have packing cells, to have the camera case as well. I'm really excited to use all of the things, and this beautiful bag is so good, and I think it would be really great as a present as well. So or any of them would. Oh my gosh, can you imagine receiving any of those as a present from somebody? You'd be like, I don't know what to say. It's all so sleek and so practical and beautiful. But yeah, in terms of just like, I know Mother's Day is coming up. If this goes up before then, this would be such a beautiful bag to gift your mum. As a mum, if somebody gave me one of these, I would just be so stoked, because it is beautiful and chic and practical at the same time. I think, yeah, that is amazing. So honestly, anything from July is just so well made, so well thought out. They're so smart, and then they offer all these beautiful colors as well, and it feels really unique, and then you can personalize them. Oh, I love it. Honestly, they're such a good company. Based here in Australia, they started in Melbourne. Yeah, I really can't fault them, and they're so lovely, because I've worked with the team a couple of times, and they're really, really lovely too. So that's all of my experience with July, and I hope that you have fun having a look at their suitcases online and all of the personalization that you can do too. It's really fun, actually. Yeah, my carry-on case has got my name on it, and I've also got one of the little bags, what's that called? Carry me bags. And I think that one's personalised too, and that matches my other carry-on case. Oh, it's all so good. That is it for me. I hope that you've enjoyed this little breakdown of the amazing pieces from July. You can tell that I'm excited about this brand being here in Perth, because it's a brand that I love so much, and I think they are just brilliant. So thank you for watching. I hope that you've enjoyed this video. If you don't follow me already, I usually talk about fashion and beauty and styling and things like that, and then I get to do a bit of lifestyle and travel when I can. Yeah, very, very grateful for you watching this far. If you've watched the whole thing, let me know which colour you would have chosen for your suitcase. Would you have chosen the chocolate brown, sand colour? There's like a purpley colour in there. There's red, there's moss green, there's forest green. Like, are you a colourful person? Or would you just go with a classic like black? Let me know in the comments below, and thank you again for watching. Bye.